I see green, and I am here with this gentleman, Mr. Tyler Storms. We literally are on the front porch of Christian Community Action, and that's the operative word I think we want to focus on here, Ty. Agency of Lincoln Parish, because this is a day when actually Stephanie Mathews, and we're going to talk with her in the next segment, the executive director for CCA of Lincoln Parish, literally in action. So let's do the action first here, Ty, if you will. 10,000 can campaign. We're coming into Olympiad final stretch. So this is the time we want people to put an extra push on. Explain what this is about and how to bring this one home.
Yeah, and I want to emphasize to everyone, we're right at the end of the drive. And what we have is we have 3 more pickups to do. So we pick up, as I said, we used to pick up once a week.
We are Lincoln, Rotary of Lincoln.
Rotary of Lincoln, yeah. The club picks it up, makes sure it comes here. And we have 3 more pickups because we used to pick up once a week, but now we pick up twice a week. And we pick up on Friday to collect everything that was done for the week, to get ready for the weekend. And then we pick up on Monday to be able to get everything that comes in on the weekend, because the weekends are when most people shop. I mean, that's
right.
when the regular week is the steady stream. The weekends are intense. You would agree with that, wouldn't you, Stephanie, as it comes in? Yeah, she's nodding her head. And so we've got, Stephanie's going to come up in just a little bit, but we've got, we're a little, well, we're at 9,400-ish, and we need 10,000. We really need more than 10,000. We've been getting more than 10,000 for the past few years, and the people of Lincoln Parish have been very dedicated, or especially the people of Ruston and shopping at Super One have been very dedicated, and we rely on you. And we rely on you. You're buying a bag when you go to the grocery store, and it's very important that you do that so that we can finish strong. Because what do we say? Ruston strong.
Ruston strong.
And we're going to finish strong, folks. I believe that.
Or we could even say it's not the initiative, which is great, but it's the finishitive. And for those that are going to watch this a little bit later on, 10,000 can campaign. This is something for all of us to be made aware of. Ty was, as Stephanie Mathews has made us, hunger knows no season, and when we reach the goal disappears, because this is a replenishable item, and the more that we can stock the local shelf, not only here in Lincoln Parish, the first responders, if you will, this message is ubiquitous to all over America. So we think maybe cold and hungry, hunger knows no season. So
yeah, and I deal with people with their problems a lot as an attorney, and sometimes I unfortunately have to tell people I'm not necessarily going to make things better, but at least they might get less worse. And so what we're doing, and that's kind of, you could be optimistic. There is the term amelioration, or whatever you want to call it, but it's basically making things less worse. And so what we have is a bad situation in the summer, and it's year after year after year, and hunger knows no season. But I can tell you that summer is the season of the most hunger.
That's right.
And that's where we have the most intensity. And it's also the least donative time of the year. So what we have to do is we've been, and I believe everybody that's been watching this has been made aware by this time that they know that that the children don't get to eat at the school like they usually do. And there's a larger demand on for food and helping people to avoid hunger. But there's also fewer people giving during the summer, and we need to reverse this. We need to let people think, oh gosh, it's hot out here. I need to be charitable and help the people out who are hot and hungry, and that's very important. And but I want to again say that I am sure that everybody who's watching this show has been very faithful in helping us help others, and that's what actually Lincoln Rotary is helping those who help others. I mean, that's what, right. I mean, but that's what we're doing. Is we are helping CCA help others, and so and those who buy the bags are helping us help those who help others. But they get to the people who really need the help. And that's the important thing that people also need to understand. Everyone who comes to this place is vetted. We don't have any sort of, there's nothing wasted. There's nothing given away that's not needed. Everyone who gets benefits from this organization is someone who is in need, and this is not pretend. These are human beings, and they need to be able to function. They need to be able to learn. They need to be able to work. And you can't do that if you're not nourished.
Sure enough. Tyler Storms here. We're on the campus, on the front porch of Christian Community Action Agency, 100 South Bonner, right across from O'Neill. Stephanie Mathews coming up later. And let's, Ty alluded to, but the ameliorating the situation has been the most expedient. A $5 bag of groceries at Super One, and we want to do a shout out. Thank you to Super One for allowing us to actually, did Rotary pack them, or did Super One pre-pack them?
Super One is now packing for us.
Packing.
They have been a tremendous help. That's what I've said. They've been a partner of ours. We appreciate them so much and what they've been able to do, because in the beginning, we had to do things, and I've talked about this before, but we were trying to figure out how to make this system work. And we were having to put together bags, and we didn't have a fixed price. So we would have to tell people, oh, well, maybe this will cost you $5, maybe it'll cost you $7.
So it's only $5.
Yeah, but now it's $5.
It's only $5.
It's a fixed $5.
Right.
And so you grab the bag, you pay $5 more at the checkout. With the price of groceries and price of food these days, that's a small price to pay. And you get to have the benefit. You get to know that you are helping out someone that can never thank you. But I'll thank you. But I'm going to tell you, the person you're helping out is never going to know you're the person who did it. If you do this, you are truly living the spirit of Christ, and you are like a Robin Hood. I mean, you are helping out people that don't even know you're the one helping them out. And when I say amelioration, I've got to emphasize this, and I've said this many times, is that I think that we have around, CCA has a need for around 35,000 each summer, and 35,000 food items, and we're raising 10. So that's what I mean by making it less worse.
Right.
And so we need to do more than 10 if we can, because we're still going to have to come up with 25,000 more. And this is just a small thing, but it's an important thing. And the more that we can do, the better. And I hope that this will catch on, and I hope that more people and more organizations can help out and come up with ideas on how to help address this problem. Either that, or you can contribute money to CCA, which is always very helpful. But
sure enough,
in this case, just grabbing that one bag of food makes a tremendous difference, because so many people make a small contribution that makes a very large impact over time, with many people being helped and many people helping those many people who need the help. And that's what it's all about, folks. That's why we're here. If you can, and you have the ability to help someone, and you do. I honestly don't know anybody who can't afford $5 to help somebody else out. Now, there are people who can't, but I just don't hang out with those people. I don't really know them, and so I mean, that's just life. And I'm sure that's true with everybody who's listening to this. If you've got a computer and you've got an internet connection, you've got $5.
Right.
That's my point.
And the thing is, too, here, it's so simple, so efficient. $5, grab a sack, leave a sack at Super One, or volunteer. And we're going to talk with Stephanie Mathews here in just a moment, as Tyler Storms with Rotary of Lincoln Parish became aware of the problem. And that's something else. The operative word we started with was actions, Christian Community Action of Lincoln Parish. Well, in the marketing and awareness of, I don't care what it is, from McDonald's to CCA, you got to become aware. Then you get involved, and then you have a desire to take action. So that's AIDA. So people became aware, and the community has responded over the past 5 years in this initiative.
Oh, yes. It's been tremendous. In fact, it's so successful at this point. We were going to have a member of our club, Rachel, she's going to be taking over the program next year. So this is sort of like my swan song and on this program. That doesn't mean that I won't come back if needed, but the thing is that
he'll be back. I know him. Go ahead.
But next year it'll be Rachel running things, and she's a little bit closer to some of the people at Super One than I am, and
sure.
she's able to monitor things very well, and she has been very helpful. So we'll see her next year and taking over. And I want everybody to know that it's been an honor and a privilege for me to be able to serve in this capacity. And I want to thank you. You've been very instrumental, Rick. You're one of our partners. I know you know that, and everybody who's watching this knows that. But it's a great community service that you're doing.
Well, thank you.
You're helping us help others. And that is important.
Sure enough.
Absolutely. You've got a talent, you've got the gifts, you've got the ability, and you're using them. And that's what I'm saying. let's do this. Let's finish up
Sure
strong.
enough, sure enough.
And we can do it. We can come up with more. We're at the cusp of coming up with more than 10,000 food items, and be generous. Buy 2 bags if you can. Buy 3.
And